Hi, are you wondering how much are homes in Naples, Florida? I'm going to tell you. I'm Chris Alley, local real estate agent in Naples, Florida since the year 2000, and I do this weekly Naples, Florida real estate update for you, the consumer. So with that, let's go to the statistics and all the data so you can see what is going on with homes in Naples, Florida. Here I am going to share the data with you on what's going on in Naples, Florida housing market for the past 7 days in 2025. You can see how the market has gone, stayed up, went down, went up, and then went down again. And currently we are at a median sales price for $550,000. I do have a theory about that I'm going to speak to that is data driven at the end of this video. But for now, let's take a look at the current market on what has happened in Naples for the last 7 days. So we have had 377 new listings. This is up. Now, if you take a look at what is sold, we've had 188 that have sold. We have had 161 that have gone pending. So if you add these two numbers together, they actually are less than the new listings, which is a new trend and could be because sellers are getting ready for the season for the buyers to come down, buy their brand new place in Naples, Florida, and enjoy the lifestyle that we all do here. In addition, there have been 53 homes that have terminated. 178 have expired, 70 back on the market, 92 homes have extended. There's been 17 price increases, and there have been 258 price decreases. Buyers, this is good for you between the price decrease and the new listing. So if you're thinking about buying a home in Naples, Florida, check out the description below for my buyer's guide free that you can download as a tip on buying in Naples, Florida. In addition, there have been 52 homes that have withdrawn. Sellers do not get discouraged because of what is coming on the market and the lower price. Because if you take a look here, the past month we've been at 588,500 and now we're at 550,000 for the median sales price. So, last week when we were reporting the 588,500 median sales price, we actually had 86 homes at or below the 588,500,000 mark. Now we have 93 homes that are at or below the 550,000. And if we were still at the higher of the 588, 500, we would have sold 99 homes at or below the median sales price. Sellers do not get discouraged because the numbers here are a little misleading, but if you look at the data and you don't listen to the chatter about how the world is falling apart and that Naples, Florida real estate market is going down, these numbers prove differently. And I'm going to tell you why these numbers have been manipulated, so to speak. I wouldn't say manipulated, but they have been affected by the high-end luxury market. Okay. And I'm talking $10 million and above. So stay tuned, sellers. And if you are selling, take a look at the description below and you can download my seller's guide on tips, free tips on how to sell your home in Naples, Florida. So with that, let's go take a look at the sold homes in Naples, Florida for the last 7 days. I always like to do them from lowest to highest. So we're going to go ahead and go to this mark where I was telling you that we had 93 homes at or below the $550,000 mark sell in Naples in the past 7 days. And this is interesting because I was watching one of these homes that I saw was not priced right, stayed on the market, and therefore the sellers suffered because they didn't price right from the very beginning. But our first home that is at or below is this one here in Naples Park. So this one's very close to the beach. It's in between 41 and Gulf Shore. Sold for 550,000. It was 1,334 square feet, two bedrooms and a den. And Naples Park is an area that has no HOA, and these are a very great neighborhood for a first starter home. Also, there are rentals in there. So if someone wanted to buy an investment property in Naples, this could be a good choice because they could rent it out either annually, seasonally, offer Airbnb if you choose to do that. Let's take a look at another one. Here's another one that sold for 550,000 in Poinciana Village. Poinciana Village is located off of Airport Road. It's a little bit north of Golden Gate Parkway. This comes with a very nice yard. You can see that it has a nice blacktop driveway that's just been redone. It has a swimming pool. Look at what's behind there. That's a golf course. That is a private golf course that you actually access from, so you will never have a neighbor behind you, which is very nice. And this is in one of the top rated school districts. So for 550,000, you get three bedrooms, two baths, 1,594 square feet. Now, this home, look at this home, $550,000. And you get a swimming pool. This comes on a big, large section of property in Golden Gate Estates, and it has been completely remodeled with a new floor, lighter cabinets, lighter countertops, as we know that this is a home that can sell easily if priced right because it has neutral colors and people can picture their own things in there without glaring out certain things that would be a turnoff. So for 550,000, you would get four bedrooms, three baths, 2,194 square feet. Let's take a look at the least expensive home in Naples, Florida, the more affordable homes that you can purchase. These homes can be things that for a starter home, let's move to Florida, let's get a little condo, see how we like it. This home sold for $125,000, which is lower than the median sales price of homes in the United States. So for $125,000, you get two bedrooms, two baths, 930 square feet unfurnished in Lakewood. And so Lakewood is an area that is off of Davis Boulevard. And you can see that this home has had some upgrades. It has lighter colored walls. It has a wood floor. You can see that they did the showers and some updating. It's on the ground floor, so you don't have to take an elevator. Again, very nicely done. So we are going to talk about the luxury homes now in Naples, Florida. And you asked, Chris, why are the median sales price going down? I did some research on what's happening in the luxury market. In the last 30 days, the median sales price for homes over $10 million have been $15 million. Now, the month before that, when we were at 585.5, we were at $16,250,000 was our median sales price for homes, $10 million and up. Then the month before that, we were at 10,500,000. So each time that this luxury market in Naples, Florida, when they're going up and down and up and down, it goes across the entire market in Naples. So it does affect the median sales price. So higher sales on a $20 million home, and then you have this lowest one at 125. You bundle that together, you're going to have the median sales price. So that is why people are saying that the market is going down. It is if you are going to spend $1 million or above. But for those homeowners that want to move here and be able to purchase a home mid-range or even a home, a move over home or upgrade home to 800,000 or so, the market is still very good. Please consider It's called, what is it called? Trust but verify. So take a look at some of these statistics of the higher market because Naples does bring in luxury homes. So with that, we're going to take a look at the most expensive home that have sold in Naples in the past 7 days. And so here we are. This one is very interesting. Sold for $16,345,000. And for that, you get six or more bedrooms, you get nine bathrooms, you get 10,074 square foot under air furnished. Now, this home was a new construction home built in the Pine Ridge Estates. And you can see here that for some reason they have only put in one photograph to be able to see, but you can obviously tell this is a very nicely done home. The builder did a great job. So did the interior designer. You can see details like up here where it had an in-house stereo system. It has these linear vents from the air conditioning, very tall ceilings. The furnishings are superb. All the colors in here are very neutral. So congratulations to the new homeowner on Pine Ridge that has purchased this new luxury home in Naples, Florida. Here is another very interesting home. This home just sold for $15,500,000. Six or more bedrooms, eight bathrooms. It came unfurnished, 4,376 square feet. And the reason is that this home came unfurnished is because it was purchased 30 years ago. And you can see that this home, in comparison to some of the other homes in Port Royal, where this one is located, is as a ranch style home, even though it is a very nice home. The homes in Port Royal are much, much larger than this nice ranch home when it was purchased 30 years ago. So, more than likely, what will happen is that this home will get a major addition or it will get torn down and another home will be built on it. It has a lovely entrance here with a banyan tree that you can access from the neighborhood of Port Royal. Nice little water fountain. We will check back on this home from months to come to see what it actually does turn out to be. But you can see this is one of the larger lots. It was a lot and a half purchased again 30 years ago in Port Royal. Right across here is the WinStar Country Club, which is a private golf club that is off of Bay Shore. And then over a little bit to the tail of where this boat is leaving its wake is Royal Harbor. So, when that's said, that is the real estate update for Naples, Florida for this week and how much homes are in Naples, Florida. Tune in every Monday where I do an update to the Naples, Florida real estate market. Stay tuned for this next video to find out more what it's like to live in Naples, Florida and about the Naples, Florida real estate market. Bye for now.